Lawyers, what is the most outrageous case someone has asked you to take? I work in patent law, mostly dealing with cases that involve small tweaks on everyday items, things people try to call inventions with just a little bit of innovation. Most days it's mundane work, kitchen gadgets, simple tools, minor changes to things people use all the time. Every so often, though, something genuinely inventive comes along, and those are the fun cases that remind me why I do this job. Then there's Vlad. Vlad walked into my office on a quiet Tuesday morning. He was a heavy-set Russian man with a thick accent and a presence that instantly reminded me of a character from a gangster movie. He carried himself with a mix of intensity and secrecy. He told me he had a spectacular invention that he wanted to show me, but it was extremely important that I keep it completely confidential. I told him I would be happy to sign an NDA and assure him of confidentiality. That seemed to appease him. Then he asked me to come to his office to see the invention. I wasn't thrilled. The air of secrecy in Vlad's imposing demeanor made me a bit nervous, so I asked one of our clerks to come with me. The three of us drove to his office in silence. Every time I tried to start small talk, Vlad just shut it down with a look or a curt reply. We pulled up to a decent office building in the downtown area. Not some sketchy back alley warehouse, which was a relief. Inside, we took the elevator up to his floor and followed him down a hallway to a side office. He pulled me aside and whispered, "This will be my greatest," before opening the door with a flourish. The room was empty except for one thing, a single word painted in bright red letters on the wall. Serious. I looked at him and then at the wall, completely baffled. I asked him, "What is this?" He stood over me, locked eyes, and breathed. "I call it the serious tag. OP forgot to put one." The ridiculousness of it hit me instantly. He was treating a painted word on a wall like some groundbreaking invention. The serious tag was meant to be a symbol that indicated importance or credibility, but it was just a word painted in red. I tried to keep my composure and explained as gently as possible that a painted word on a wall is not an invention. Patents are meant for new devices, processes, or tangible improvement, not just a word or a slogan, no matter how serious it looks. Vlad was insistent. He argued that people needed a way to indicate seriousness and that his serious tag was revolutionary. He asked if it could be trademarked or protected in some way. I explained the difference between patents and trademarks, noting that trademarking a word is a different process and doesn't guarantee legal protection. Mostly, I told him that painting a word on a wall wouldn't be enough to protect it legally or qualify it as an invention. After a long discussion, Vlad finally seemed to accept that his serious tag wasn't patentable. I signed the NDA and left, shaking my head. Back at my firm, the story of Vlad and his serious tag quickly became office legend. It was the most outrageous case I'd ever been asked to take and a reminder that the world of patent law is filled with unexpected surprises. That day taught me that sometimes the dumbest cases aren't about complex legal issues. They're about explaining why a big red word on a wall isn't an invention,